What's up everybody, it's your boy Zeals back in here. How you guys doing? So today, I had a rough, busy day at work, and no, I didn't poop or clog the toilet, none of that business, but thank you so much for leaving such funny and hilarious comments. I was laughing so hard just looking through them. But yeah, so today we're going to be traveling again to another account. This is not my account, it's a second VIP 13 account that belongs to one of my patrons, Cyka or Cyka, whatever. I'm pretty much butchering his name again, but yeah, since I'm a mannered person, I logged on and did some dailies that he's falling behind on. Look at that, look at all that stuff you're not doing right now. So anyways, I did some of that because I'm a nice guy. Not really, but anyways, we're gonna be featuring some PvP today, as well as some PvE action of this full Abyss player, I guess. He's pretty well known. He's got that double King Barton, double Scary, and he's got the Cruise as well as Cthulhu. I don't really understand the Cthulhu thing right now, but hey, let's get it, right? Let's get it. So I did 2 fights with him, and as you can see, Amuvor just sending some nukes, some tactical nukes up in that Abyss alley right now. So a lot of people think that the full Abyss lineup is pretty strong, and some of the haters may be wondering, why is there no Cruise or King Barton in slot 1, and does it even matter? Because as you can see, this double Amuvor and Faithblade comp doesn't really do any basic attacks to slot 1 anyways. The only hero that does slot 1 damage is Michelle. So as you can see, pretty good first fight. I honestly was expecting a little more harassment from the Abyss side. I'm not saying by any means that this Abyss team is not good. It is good. It does wreak havoc in this server, and there's way to improve it as well. But because Amuvor, Faithblade, and the way Michelle and Asmodel is designed in this team, they're going to be doing so much active damage, active attacks, that it's going to bypass most of King Barton's passive strikes. And even so, it's not enough damage. The one you see in slot 2 is more of the tankier one, and he does maybe like 200k. The one in slot 3 does a lot more passive damage, about 300k. And even with all the CC immunity, if he's not doing his active, Faithblade can still stun him pretty relatively well. And Faithblade's role in this comp is not to do damage. You'll see later on with the stones, is mostly for that PvP stun lock, as you see right now with the hero lineup. So we have Faithblade with the Demon's Blade, and with the Speed Stone, the Demon's Blade is more to activate Amuvor's active skills in round 1 as well as round 2. It's just going to be back-to-back active attacks for Amuvor, and as you can see, you see magic source on Asmodel to make sure that Amuvor is doing as much skill damage in round 1 with all the actives going on from his allies. And you saw Min with that pistol, right? The Kiss of Death, doing maximum damage, looking good. And even in a free team up arena, Cyka's team, Cyka, I'm sorry man, I'm butchering your name, I apologize. He's the one who featured all the Apple Store giveaways. Shout out to him. He's the one who lent me his triple scary PvE team. So if you want to check that out, there's gonna be another clip at the end of this video, and you'll see the above link. And as for PvE, we're gonna be seeing some PvE action right now with the double Amuvor. The way it is designed, Demon's Bell, as well as the reason why we're using Michelle with Magic Source, is to make sure Amuvor is able to do active skill starting from round 1, and ever since round 1, they're gonna be continuing to chug back-to-back actives. All right, I know it's not the best PvE comp in terms of like what this comp can do with double Amuvor. There's a Heart Watcher. There could be more things going on. There could be a Bell Ring. The reason why we're using Michelle is for her, not only her snap heals, that smart heal, but also because of her crit buff as well, and that active in round 1 to fuel Amuvor's first active. And the pet we're not using, Wolf, right now, you're going to see the comparison between Snake as well as Dragon. In your head, on paper, you think that Dragon will perform a lot better, but that is theoretical, right? But in actuality, Snake Pet does a lot more because of how Amuvor's active skill is designed. He does have that 300% tied in, and the higher your As you can see in that 31 million damage to active attack. Yes, I know I'm counting in the fact that it's against the priest, which Amuvor excels at, as well as against light heroes. He does 30% more, and against priest, more of his attack value is being used. Right, so all of that 300%, you get more bang for your buck with the skill damage, the higher the percentage of the attack value attack it is. So basically, man, in simple terms, skill damage is not bad, as well as a snake active skill that 65% more damage to the heroes that are I guess they're under poison. Yeah, I just had a brain fart there. You're going to be doing a lot more better results with the snake pet. Yeah, it could be better. He doesn't have the wolf pet right now. As I said, it's his second account. So that's how it is. That's how it rolls. And you'll see the second clip, I'm going to test out the dragon, and you'll see why I say snake is better in this current lineup with available pets that he has. One thing I forgot to mention is, I did mention this earlier in another video, but I want to repeat myself in that the active attack portion, right? There is the max HP where Amuvor does, percent of the target's max HP and has a cap of his attack, right? That portion, remember, it does not get affected by skill damage. It does not get affected by crit damage, all sorts of stuff like armor break and things like that. Even it bypasses damage reduction as well as armor. So, but that part does not crit. So what you're seeing in terms of the crit is that damage added with his active 300, and that part is critting. So you have that flat damage of max HP as well as his regular active attack, and that's what you're seeing, guys. That's why he's able to do so much damage. And if the max HP portion was able to crit, it'd just be out of this world. But yeah, in terms of PVE, I always recommend the double scary, as well as the more you have, the better, right? Of course, you have to incorporate Heart Watcher. I am working on a PVE tier list. It's not really like a tier list. It's general guideline for as all players, new or middle or late gamers. If you're end game, you pretty much know what you're doing. It's just a general guideline, so I hope to be releasing that relatively soon before Christmas. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I hope to see you guys soon, and Christmas is coming, guys. That's all I want to say for now. I have some more really interesting endgame rainbow comps that I wanted to feature today, but I want to say that for this weekend, there's going to be some Flame Strike, there's going to be some Horus rainbow comps that I want to feature, as well as, of course, Min, Valkyrie, Sia, all those favorite heroes that you have in mind. I'll try to feature it. There's some interesting fights, some crazy turnovers, so stay tuned for that. See you guys very soon. Peace.